안녕하세요. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Craft in Korea. I'm Maggie, and this is FlossTube number 9. Woo! We were making it all the way to July. June was so busy, so crazy, that it just whoosh, and it was gone, right? So, I know it's been a while. I'm back. I have a super long video for you. So we're gonna kind of break it up into little pieces. If there's a part of the video you aren't really interested in and you wanna skip to something you like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll put some timestamps up in the corner, and I'll also put links in the box so you can just skip to wherever you want to watch in the video. This is gonna be a long one, so get your stitch in, get your drink, get your coffee, whatever you need, and let's go for it. Let's go ahead and start with our Korean word of the day. So let's roll that footage. Okay, everyone, Korean word of the day, or Korean phrase of the day. So today I wanted to say in Korean, 미안해요. 너무 바빴어요. So this means, I'm sorry, I was very busy. And this is why I didn't have a video. Of course, I didn't say that part at the end. Just, I'm sorry, I was very busy. So there are 3 main parts, and I'm going to kind of break them down. So if you're not interested in the Korean word of the day, you can go ahead and skip to the time up there. And we'll see you at the next section, I guess. Okay, so if you're interested, here we go. The first part is I'm sorry. And this is actually a really big concept in Korea. So when you say I'm sorry in Korea, it always means that you did something and you are at fault. So there's actually 2 words for I'm sorry in Korean, both meaning you are at fault in some way. The first one is 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다. And this word means that you regret your action and you are apologizing for it. So if you did something to another person, then you could apologize to them in that way. Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped into you. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings by what I said. This kind of, I'm sorry, I regret my action. The second one, which is the one I said today, is 미안합니다. 미안합니다. Or 미안해요. 미안해요. And this one is kind of apologizing for the inconvenience that you caused another person. So I didn't hurt you by being busy and not recording a video in June, but if you really liked my video and you wanted to watch it, it was kind of an inconvenience, and you were expecting me to do it, but I didn't get it done. So this is, again, kind of my fault. So again, I need to express my sorriness. So we can say 미안해요 or 미안합니다. So, but both those words show that it was my fault. So in Korean culture, you can't use I'm sorry to say I'm sorry for your loss, or I'm sorry that happened to you. You can't be sorry for another person. Sorry to. I promise I teach English. But you can only express sorriness for things that you have caused or you have done. Does that make sense? So, I'm sorry. I regret my action. 죄송합니다. I'm sorry. I've inconvenienced you or not done something. 미안합니다. Okay, so that was the first part. So how do we say very busy? 너무 바빴어요. 너무 바빴어요. 너무 just means too, very, a lot, Usually the connotation is kind of like too much. Like it was just like I was so busy I couldn't do anything else. Or it was too much ice cream that I ate. So I have a stomach ache. Like this over much. So that's nomu, nomu, nomu. Okay? This is obviously a descriptive word for busy. In Korean, to be busy is a single verb. It's actually an adjective, but it acts like a verb. So to make it present tense or past tense or even future tense, you still use the same rules. So Korean grammar, mini Korean grammar lesson. 바쁘다, to be busy. Okay? Present, I am busy. 바빠요, 바빠요. Past, I was busy. 바빴어요, 바빴어요. And future, I will be busy. 바쁠 거예요, 바쁠 거예요. So, was busy, am busy, will be busy. 바빴어요, 바빠요, 바쁠 거야. Okay? So, there you go. 미안해요. 너무 바빴어요. I'm sorry. I was really busy. Wow. That was a lot of Korean. Sorry, guys. It was not only like a culture lesson, but a mini grammar lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that this is more of my cross-stitch video, but maybe as I keep doing this and get more consistent, I will pull out some Korean videos separately. But for now, enjoy, right? Okay, so again, busy. And now let's just jump into the stitchy stuff. We can do life updates later, right? And let's start with our whips. Whips. I have 3 whips to share with you guys that I've worked on. So all of these 3 are mania starts. So I'm going to start with the one I've done probably the least amount on, and that's the Solar System by Stem Stitch. I'm stitching it on 36 count Old Witch Cape from Barbara All Creations on Etsy, and I'm super excited about it. I have planned out my patterns to, instead of like being in a line or being all separate, to be in a circle together. So that's the first one. Let me grab it here. And we're going to need something to put behind it because otherwise you'll just see right through. Okay, so here we go. So I know it probably doesn't look like a lot, but I'll zoom in a second. I added a second color of orange in this area, and I have discovered that I really get tired of counting on the black. Plus it's 36 count, so it's a little crazy, right? So what my plan was to like color complete and do like all of this light orange and then do the next color and the next color and then the yellow and just kind of go like that. But now I've decided that I have quite a few stitches in, so I'm going to go ahead and start filling in where I can this circle and then kind of work in like a spiral outwards kind of way so that all my stitches are touching other stitches and I don't have to count as much because I was getting tired of counting. So yeah, that's the Sun by Stem Stitch on Etsy. Okay, so next whip is my Sleepy Hollow. If you remember, I started at the middle-ish and worked down into the bottom of the horse butt. Remember the horse butt? So here's where it is now. So loving this one. I love the bigger blocks of color. It makes it easier for me to just sit and relax and stitch. There's a lot less counting. So I kind of hit where I couldn't go any more black on this side, and then I went up and did black over here and got as far as that way. This leg goes down a little bit more, I believe, and this can go up a little bit more. But then I thought, oh, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to work on this other color. And so I just have this one little spot left on his butt, and then that's done. And then I think I'm going to work on some of the grass down here. I kind of want to work on this page mostly and then move. So yeah, Sleepy Hollow, loving that. Super fun. Okay, so that's my second whip. And my final whip is my Fairy Tale Sampler. And that is by Dragon Dreams. So here is that one. So you can see. So last time you saw it, I just had the dragon's tail done, and now I've obviously finished the dragon and the back stitching. I got to use silks for the first time, so this row of stitches is actually rice stitches. I'm gonna get up real close for that. Rice stitches, and they are stitched in Karen Waterlily's Sky Blue Pink. Not exactly the most creative name, but it's sky blue and pink. And so that was super fun to stitch. So nice to work with. I see why people like silks, but I'm just not sold on doing like an entire project in silks, just unless like it's crazy for something, because they're so expensive. But then so I finished those. Then I went ahead into the next little section, which had the gold Krennic in it for the moon and the stars. Stitched all that. There was no back stitching. And now I'm doing the last set of words, Yet Strength and Courage Triumph. And then there's another row of specialty stitches, this time in Mulberry from Karen Waterlily. So loving that. And we will talk about my Needleminder here in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off and I'll share it with you guys in a little bit. So that is actually my last whip. So I actually have had a lot of finishes this month. And I actually have 3 FFOs. Three FFOs. Guys, I'm doing awesome. So first, let's do my FO, and that is I have finished the Naughty Gay pattern. Yay! Okay, back for the crazy dance. So it's all done. I finished all of them. It's the first pattern that I ever started as cross stitch. I'm so happy. So the first set was this one. Yes, make sure these are in the right order. So this was the very first set that I started back in December. Love them. So pretty. Super fun. Then the second set completed, I think in April I finished these. Because I wanted to finish these before I did Mania. That was part of my goal. So that was the second set. And finally, I have finished the third set. So there we go. Now, I don't have a before and after picture of this one. I kind of sat down and just cranked it out. And guys, this video is long enough without me inserting 5 million pictures. So obviously, the back stitching makes these everything. But again, I'm a little tired of the detailed back stitching for a while. So we're just going to do some full cross stuff. So happy that those are finished. So my plan is to frame them and then kind of maybe hang them up like this or side by side. Maybe side by side. I love them. Love them. So excited. They're finished. So they just need to be washed because obviously I have grid lines on them, and then ironed and find a frame. Okay, so that's my FO. FFOs. So the first FFO was a special ATC for my Misfit Annie. So back in May, the ATC topic was fancy felines, and you might have noticed if you watch the Misfits that Annie loves Pusheen, and he's like a little fat cat. He loves donuts, and he's super cute. So Annie and I have been friends since college, so we had some inside jokes and stuff. So I made her a special Pusheen donut Nyan cat image. I found the image, it was like a plain image, and then I ended up kind of converting it into a cross-stitch pattern using stitch fiddle myself. So now she's got it, so I can insert a picture. So here it is. I chose all the colors myself, super cute, absolutely had a fun time stitching it. I started with the solid colors at the back and then did the black and then filled in last. So it was quick and easy, and she loves it. So that was that one. The second FFO was my June ATC, which was themed horror. And I showed you guys as a whip last time I was making a little cute Cthulhu. So obviously I finished him and FFO'd him and sent him off. And so he has arrived safely. So here is my finished FFO Cthulhu. Oh, he's just so cute. For an Eldritch Abomination, I mean. And so those are my first two FFOs. Now, my third FFO, I can't show you the stitching because it's for my Texas Stitcher swap. I'm so excited. So we are doing a small swap in the Texas Stitchers group for the month of July. And you had to do either patriotic or summer themed. You'll figure out which one I picked here in just a second. And I stitched it up and I FFO'd it into something that was not a frame. So my first non-framing FFO. Super, super excited. So here it is. Here it is. So it's a little ornament, and I stitched it here on obviously this Ada, and then I attached that to foam core board, and then I hot glued that to a fabric covered foam core board and added a little hanger. It's so cute. Covered the back as well. And it's all wrapped up so you can't see what it is. But it's patriotic, so that's your only hint, obviously. Red, white, blue stars. I mean, let's be honest. So that is my FFO. I will insert pictures of it after it is sent off and received at the end of July. So maybe in August you can see what I stitched up. And that's my finishes. I need a bell like Stephanie. Ding! I'm done. Wow. I think I'm going to take a quick break here. You might need to too. We're getting into haul, and there is a ton of haul. So remember to check the timestamps if you want to skip to haul and you want to skip to something else. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, haul time. So sit down, strap in. I have a ton of haul today. So first haul is going to be my Floss of the Month clubs from the Victorian Motto Sampler Shop. she does an amazing job. An amazing job. Her clubs have gotten so big. She still manages to keep on top of everything. Like, she's great. So quick to respond if you have a question or a problem or something. And everyone is going crazy for her flosses. So join her club if you haven't already. I receive she does 12 flosses for each club, and she has 2 clubs. So for her primitive club, she has 12, and for her limited club, she has 12. And then you can choose how many you want to receive. So I receive 12 altogether, 6 primitive and 6 limited, which are the brighter colors. You could receive all 12 prim, you could receive all 12 limited, you could do just 6 of one kind. You can't do 3 and 3, but you can do 6 of one or 6 of the other. And remember, they're 20 yards gains, so you're getting a lot of floss. Like, again, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in to my flosses and show you guys all of them. Yes, all of them. I have a total of 24 to show you guys for May and June. And so let's get started with the May primitive flosses. So May's primitive flosses, let me pull them up here. The first one is Wild Poppy, and it is also DMC 12, which is one of the new DMC colors. Real nice bright color. Kind of yellowy green, I would say. Love that. Next, we have Faded Purples. These are so much fun. Easter springy color for sure. Love it, love it. Okay, next is Colonial Garden. This is like a light viney green. It's got a little bit of brown in it. Just a really nice green for like trees and grass and stuff. Like that. Excuse me. Next is Pacific. I can't say it. Pacific Sunset. It's like an orangey brown color, I think. It might be showing up brighter on the camera because of my light. Okay. And then next we have Lovely Seaside, which is a blue with a little bit of like a pinkish. I don't know how to describe that color. I do really like it though. Okay. And the last one for May primitives that I got is this nice pink, and it's just called Pink Ribbons. DMC 224. Cute, cute. Kind of like a baby pink. So those are the flosses for May primitive. One more time. That was May primitive. Okay. Excuse me while I drink some water. Okay, we are back at it. May limited. So I got a couple more greens in here, which I absolutely love. So this is called Sampler Greenery. It was in my limited, not my prims, but it's beautiful green. Not too much variegation away from the green tones. So I like that a lot. The next one is Southern Mint. Now this is very green, more solid, definitely for sure. So here's that Sampler Greenery again next to it. So you can see that this is darker, more green, I guess, and this is a lot more faded. Beautiful though, both of them. Next I got Mellow Orange. This reminds me kind of like creamsicles. Maybe I just really want a creamsicle though. $38.54 is the conversion for that one. Love it, love it. Like I said, not very variegated, but beautiful color. Okay, this one you guys are going to go crazy for. Americana Bronze. Look at that bronzy gold. Now, I know that some other people, so she does a lot of mix and match with her sets. So you might not get the same set as your friend, which could be cool, right? got like a, kind of like an Americana blue that's like a dark navy. Oh my gosh. So cool. Love it. Love it. 167 was that conversion. Okay, and then we had to have a purple. I think Nancy does amazing purples. This is called Special Orchid. It's a nice deep purple, kind of more like a fuchsia. I don't know how to describe purples. I'm not very good with them. It's more pinky purple than bluey purple. There we go. Really, really nice. Definitely good for some spring flowers. And the last one is a beautiful, beautiful color called Kentucky Sky. It reminds me of light blue jeans. So, you know, that pale, worn out blue jean color. Love it. Okay, so those were my May limited colors. So we're halfway through, guys. Halfway through. How are you feeling? I might need another sip of water. Okay. So, on to June. June primitives. Still in the baggie. But apparently won't open. There we go. I go ahead and I'll show you guys what I do. I go ahead and I write the month and the year on the baggie so that I can kind of keep track of them easier and know which ones they came from where in case somebody wants to know where I got that one. That's working for me now. As I use them, they get all mixed up anyway, but for now, I keep it track until I show everything off. So the first one is called 1800s Lace, and this is, I think it's going to show up really well. It's got like pink, and it's got brown. It looks really old, and I absolutely love it. I don't know what I would use it for, but I'm just like, that color is everything. Okay, 1800s Lace. I mean, it just looks so old. Like, okay. Then we have this one. It's called Blooming Talia, and it is like a peachy color. Oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. No DMC conversion. Love the variegation. It's just like shading. It's not really like color changes. Love that. Okay, the next one is called Meadow Hillside. I feel like I got a lot of greens. A lot of greens this time. But it's good. I need greens. So we got a little bit of brown, a little bit of pale green. Beautiful color. Love that. Next is another blooming. This one's Blooming Delphinium. And this is a gorgeous blue. DMC 155. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue. Little tiny hint of purple. Maybe the color of a delphinium. I don't really know. Pretty solid though. And just, oh, I love it. I love it. If I was stitching all those houses, like I would be substituting all the colors, but I'm not stitching any houses right now. So the next one is just called Granite. It's nice, like stony color. Little green hint. With a little bit of blue variegation maybe. Okay. Granite. And the last one is my favorite one out of this little set, and it's called Wine Cellar, and it is a like burgundy and brown. So here you go, Wine Cellar, burgundy and brown. Oh, it's gorgeous. I have no idea what I want to stitch with that, but like, I want to use it. I want the colors to show through. I mean, it looks like wine and like old wine barrels and corks, and oh, I just love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, I said I love it too many times. So those were my June primitives. Last but not least are the June limiteds. They're awesome. Now, these are nice and bright this time. So the limiteds can kind of vary to being like super bright versus some more like mellow. Is that the good word for that? Mellow colors. Muted, that's a better color word. So my Mays, I feel like were more muted colors, and these are definitely more like, wow. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in there with the first one that's on top, and that is called Austin Rose. It's a nice, bright, kind of pinkish red tone. Again, good for like flowery things, pinkish. Nice and bright color though, love it. The next one is definitely bright. It's called Neon Lime. It is very neon. I mean, look at that color. Like, how did she do that? Wow, I love it. So bright, so bright. Okay, the next is called Various Violets. So this is definitely more darker purples. It's got a little bit of almost like a gray hint in it. Like that one. And then we have a dark color. This is called Midnight Brown, 3371. All you Prairie Schooler people, look at that. She is awesome. She is awesome. Nancy, how do you do this? How do you do stuff like this? Like, I love that dark color. And there is variegation. It's just hard to see. Last two are more subtle. The variegation is crazy low. We got Wild Phlox. And so the variegation is a lot more everywhere, whereas some of them are more like pale to dark to pale. Again, this is kind of like pale, dark, pale, dark, pale, dark. But I love it. Love it. And then the last one is nice and bright too. It's called Mountain Flower. Again, it's kind of a peachy color. Super awesome. Love that. So those were my limiteds for June. Whoa. We got through it. All 24 flosses. And I already know that the July invoices have gone out. So people are already going to start receiving their July flosses soon. I will get my July flosses with my August flosses sometime middle-ish of August probably. So in a couple videos, hopefully you will be back and you can see more of my delicious, delicious threads. Okay, next haul. I also have a Fabric of the Month club that I am part of. It is through Barbara All Creations, her Fabric of the World. No, World of Fabrics. World of Fabrics is what she calls it. You can pay every month or you can pay as a whole. And that was my big birthday present to myself, was that I bought a whole year's worth of fabric at one time. You get kind of a discount when you do that, so it's a good deal. So she sends actually 2 colors every month. You can choose a large cut or a small cut. I get the small cut, which is a fat 1/8. And then I get 2 colors, and I'm getting 18 count 8 out. So let's go ahead and start with May. May. Okay. I did not prepare these guys. So you get to hear rustling and opening of packages. Okay, so they come in her little bag and with these cute little tags. I don't think I've shown you, no, I can't remember if I've shown you guys these tags. So I have 2 colors. The first one is called Old Absinthe. And this is like a greeny color. I'm going to open it. Don't worry. You're going to get to see the whole thing. So this is like a nice mottled green with like a blue or grayish. I think it should have like witchy stitching on it, right? Halloween, yes, Halloween, love it. So that's Old Absinthe. I'm not gonna put these away for you guys. Save you some time on this video. This one is called Mother of Pearl, which is extra special to me because Mother of Pearl is really big here in Korea. They put it in like makeup cases and mirrors, and they do a lot of fancy work with it. Okay, here you go. Mother of Pearl. Look at those rainbows. It's green and pink and blue. Love the modeling. Let me show you the other side too. It is like not too overpowering in any one color or any one place. She did an excellent job. And part of me is thinking fairy or something. I don't really have any fairy patterns that I've bought separately, so we'll have to see what calls to me on that one. Those were May. So Absinthe and Mother of Pearl. Okay, next is June. Okay, and June is just full of surprises, guys. It's the bee's knees. Okay, so here we go, June. So the first color is this, I'm gonna do this one first. The first color is this orangey pale peachy color. Kind of reminds me of, I would definitely say it's more peachy than orangey. You know, now that I'm looking at my flosses here, it kind of looks like this blooming dahlia. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. So I got my blooming dahlia from the Victorian Motto, and that is a pretty good color match, guys, for the safari. Yeah, that one's too pink. A little distracted there, sorry. Okay, wait, no, what? We're not saying sorry, right? Okay, so this is called Safari. Open it up. There we go. So, like I said, orangey. The modeling is really nice. Not too much of like white or one color. Really pretty, really pretty. So that was Safari. And this next one is full of surprises. So here I want you to see it all folded up. So this is what it looks like when I got it in the package. And it's called Turquoise Wave. And it is a beautiful turquoise color with a little bit of like greenish. Just wait. Just you wait. I'm going to unfold it down here when you can't see the surprise yet. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Look at that. That is awesome. It goes from this dark color to like this green and then this like sky blue turquoise. Oh, and then like a little bit more greeny sea foam at the top. I need a mermaid. Does someone want to send me a Mirabilia? I'll take one. Freezies, you know. Oh, it needs a mermaid on it. It needs a mermaid. So, you know, if anyone has extra Mirabilias, you can just send one my way. It's okay. So that is super exciting and awesome and pretty. The June turquoise wave was so surprising. I love that orangey color though. Like that would be good for like Halloween, but it could also be good for spring because it's like a pale color. I mean, love my fabrics. And I'm so like excited about them, but I'm also like, I don't want to touch them because what if I find a better thing for them later? Yeah, decisions, right? Problems us cross stitchers have. So, floss, fabric. I bought one more thing I can show you guys. I did buy some digital patterns. I bought some Brooks Books stuff. She had a sale. I bought Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. They had a sale. Since I've seen you guys last, Cross Stitch Halloween came out for this year. I went and picked that up. That one's really good. Check it out. Lots of cute ornaments. So the last thing I bought is from Instagram, and that is from the Multi-Crafty Hermit. So, Multi-Crafty Hermit. She makes project bags with the vinyl fronts. And I'd been looking and I was like, well, they're not a bad price. So, maybe so. So I messaged her. She showed me some pictures of what she had. So you can just see like, I'm looking for brown. And she'll show you all the brown fabrics. Or if you're looking for like a certain animal or I'm looking for stripes or stars, and she'll show you what she has available right then and there. She's always buying new fabric, so check her out. Okay, So I went and I got I said I wanted brown or blue. And so she looked at what she had, took me some pictures, sent me this fabric. I love it. I was like, I want the owls, for sure. Oh my gosh, my hair's all over it. Sorry, guys. My hair is everywhere. Okay, so there's like little moons and stars and cute little owls. I love them. They're so cute. And so here's the front of what it looks like. So we have this star dot fabric on the inside, the vinyl, and I have put the fairy tale sampler in here, and it'll hold everything. So my hoop fits in here too. I haven't put any of my Q-snaps in them yet, but I mean, I have embellishments, current floss I'm using, pattern. My patterns are size A4, so they're a little bit longer and skinnier, I think is what the difference is between letter and A4. But they fit in there really nicely, plenty of space, easy to get in and out. And then my hoop and stitching fit in there too. And it's plenty of space, really, really nicely made. I love it. So I actually went and ordered some more when she was having her sale. So definitely check her out on Instagram. She loves to run sales every so often, and you can get some really cute stuff. So one more time, the Multi Crafty Hermit on Instagram. Love my bag. So I actually have some more on the way, so maybe next time I'll show you some more project bags. Okay, wow, that is all the haul. All the haul. Okay, let's take a quick break and I'll come back with the next thing. Okay, time for some mail. Stitchy mail. So I only have one thing to share with you guys, but it's a big one. You guys might know that I am friend/follow Crafty Angie. If you haven't, go check her out. She just posted a new video this week. I love it. So, a couple videos back on her channel, she went through one of her magazines and was talking about the different patterns, and I commented about, oh, you know, that one's nice, I like that one, and you know how we do, we talk about the patterns we like. So I get home one day and there is a package in my mail, and I look at the address and it's from Angie, and I'm like, what did Angie send me? Now, I do ATC exchanges, I do a couple smalls exchanges, stuff like that. So I'm thinking, oh, cute, Angie got to be my partner. How fun is that? Someone I kind of am friends with. Because obviously the people who run it don't pair you up with your friends. They just pair you up with somebody. So I get home, excited to see what Angie stitched up for me. Open the package, and it is not an ATC. It's not this little card. It's a package, guys. So she wrote me the sweetest note, of course. And the first inside the note that she sent was this. This is the Herbs and Spices pattern from the Just Cross Stitch 2018 June issue that I said was super fun. And I know it's like all back stitching, but it's just so cute. I love it. Love it. And so she sent that to me, even though I know she liked it too. Thank you, Angie. Okay, but I told you it wasn't just a little envelope, right? What else did she send? Well, girl made me cry. Honest to goodness. It was just, you know, you have a hard day and you're having a stressful time and you come home and there's like stitchy mail from a friend and maybe you didn't know it was coming, and that just makes it even better. Okay, so she sent this pattern and she was like, oh, I also saw these things and I thought you might think they were cute. She's right, I think they're cute. She sent me 2 kits from Artiste Kits from Hobby Lobby. So here's the first one. I hope there's not too much of a glare. it is ice cream, and it says everything is sweeter with love. And they're like a full kit, so it comes with flosses and Ada and everything. And I was reading the back, it even comes with a needle, which is important because I wouldn't have thought of that. Like, I would totally have forgotten about the needle. So that's the first one. And the second one, I think, is even more fun. It's a bracelet. Look at that. How fun is that? The colors are awesome. I love the colors. So, and it comes with the Ada, the floss, all these little beads to put on the edge, and the backing felt and everything. So that was the second one she sent me. So she sent me these two, plus this pattern. So I got 3 patterns. 3 patterns. Angie, I love you. You're awesome. So just, I have to share, you know, when someone does something like that, it's just, you have to share it, right? A little bit. And I was so touched. So again, so much thanks to Angie. So much thanks. Okay. Last thing to talk about. Whew, this video is long. Sorry, guys. If you are sticking through it and you're bored, that's why we've got shortcut links, okay? So this is the last part. It is semi-stitchy related. And I guess we'll do some little mini life updates for those that care. So you might have noticed that I have some cute Needleminders. And all of them I've made myself. So when I first started stitching, I made some out of bottle caps with just like hot glue because I didn't know about anything. And then I made some out of some like button pins, and I was at the store and I saw these adorable keychains, and I just was like, those need to be Needleminders. They need to be Needleminders. So you got a sneak peek of one earlier because I was using it. And that is my unicorn. There he is. So these are keychains. Obviously, I've taken the key ring off, and I have attached the magnet to the back. And then I made these cute little backs for them. You guys can see that really well. With some tiles. So I've made quite a few, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those. Yeah, I keep my Needleminder stuff in here. But yes, they have their own bag because there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay, so first, these were like my button ones that I showed you. I had button ones. Just some buttons that I turned into Needleminders. And then these are my keychain ones. So you saw this unicorn. There's the first unicorn. And then I have a second unicorn that I thought was really cute. And that's this star. And they all have the tile for the back. Okay. Then I have Hello Kitty. She's so cute. And then I have a dog. Like a little bulldog. Okay. Next, I have a character, and his name is Moomin. He's from Finland, and that's about all I know about him, and that he looks kind of like a hippo. But he's cute. He's cute. There, he's pondering something. What should we stitch today? I think that's what he's thinking. And here's Moomin in a top hat. Super cute. So, obviously I have all these cute Needleminders, and they're awesome. And what I was thinking is that I might sell them if people were interested. So let's see if I can hold them all up at one time. That might be hard. There we go. So, there they are. Unicorn, Hello Kitty, doggies, Moomin. So I actually have a few more that I haven't finished making up yet that I can share with you guys. So here's Moomin in some red and white striped shorts. And I have a red Hello Kitty. So cute. And then I have two more dogs that I got here. Oh, I'll stuck together. Okay. Two more dogs. I have, this reminds me of the Target dog. You guys know the Target dog? Bull Terrier. The Spot. And a big sheepdog. So cute. So cute. So, those I still are I'm gonna make up into minders. And I have more of all of the unicorns. I have two more of each unicorn. These are my tiles that I bought. They're black and white and gray. And I just glue them onto a magnet. So, I kind of posted a little bit about them and then just didn't really say anything else. But if you guys are interested, let me know. I was thinking pricing them at like $6, $7. They take me some time to make, and obviously I'm not a professional, so hopefully you guys will enjoy them if you would like, and then we can work them out. Let me know if you're interested, if you want one. Message me here on YouTube, message me on Instagram. I'll probably post them again on Instagram soon to show all the ones that are made, and yeah, so I mean, if no one's interested or no one wants to buy one, I don't mind. They're cute. I'll use them. I love them, but that's the thing I did recently, is that I made a bunch of Needleminders. So I don't know what else to say about it, I guess. I'm a little shy, I guess. Some people are a lot more bold about stuff. I'm a little more shy. I had one more plan to make that it's going to take a little bit more work than the keychain ones. So I found, okay, scroll back. Way back in like March or maybe even February, Top Knot Stitcher got a little like pencil case, and it had a little bear, and I think it said "Hello Friend" on it, and it was super cute. It had like a bear with a cat. So that's Hello Bear, and he's actually like a popular kind of like character to put on things here in Korea. And I don't remember if you remember, but I had this project bag I bought at the store that had the bear and his cat friend, and it said, "Hello, my old friends," and I loved it. Well, they had some button magnets with the bear on and his cat friend. There they are. So I haven't made these into minders yet. I want to change the magnets out. The magnets are not very strong inside already, so I want to add some stronger magnet into the button and then make them up. So it's been a fun learning process. It's been really fun figuring out like how to make each different kind, how to make them look really nice. It's been fun, it's been challenging, and let me know if you're interested in taking one home for you. So that's everything except for life updates. So, life update. What have I been doing? Why was I so busy? So, June is open class month at my school, which you're probably like, what's open class? So, it's kind of like meet the teacher on steroids. So when teachers in America have like a meet the teacher night, or like open house night, they just kind of come and like look around and say hi to all the teachers, and then they leave. What we do is we have an open class. So we come to school on a Saturday, and the kids have a class. It's not like a fresh class usually that they've kind of pre-learned a little bit so that they can do the class really well without, if there's any confusion in the lesson, they aren't going to be like, oh, the parents want the kids to look really good in front of the other parents. So they practice a little bit, especially if they're doing like a speech or performance or something. And you teach your class with all the parents watching you. And it takes like 2 hours on your Saturday to teach. And then we have to do, obviously, prep and clean up. But I had to do that 2 weekends in a row. On Saturday, I taught a total of like 10 classes. It was so crazy stressful. Constantly changing things as you try your lesson, because our normal classes are 30 minutes, but the open class lesson is only like 15 to 18 minutes. So we have to cut down the class, but you want to fit as much in to make it as much of a full class as possible. So as we're like, oh, we should do this, or oh, we should take that out. That's, it takes too long, and changing, it got to be really stressful. So during the weeks, if I had a chance to come home and stitch it all, I just like sat and stitched. Sometimes I didn't even watch FlossTube. I just stitched. I was like, I'm done. Brain off. Both weekends went really, really well. Afterwards, we had our company lunch. Delicious, good Korean food. It was nice. But that ate up my whole of June. And in the middle of June, in the middle of all this craziness, I got a new student in my class. So that was like one more level of stress going on there. Because obviously everyone wants their kid to be important, and it was just like a really bad time for my new student to be the most important student in my life. I just had a lot to worry about, on top of making sure she had everything she needed, that she was always on where we were if she needed something. So it was really hard and stressful, and there was a lot of rain in June, and so the weather was just like dreary, and that meant that it took me longer to get to and from work. And then the final thing that I did is I started trying to get back to being healthier. So I started working out again, trying to eat healthier, and food prep takes forever. I have decided it's not for me. I'm just not a food prep person, okay? Some people can do it, and they spend their like one Saturday or Sunday like food prepping for the week, and then the rest of the week is like so easy. All I did was cook and wash dishes all freaking week. So like on Saturday or Sunday, I was like food prep, like breakfast and as much of lunch as I could. But I don't really have so much time, right? So I didn't have time to prep also dinners. So then during the week, I would also prep dinners and then like the next day's lunch. And I would cook something for dinner and then have dinner dishes. And I have to prep for lunch tomorrow and have lunch dishes. And if I didn't wash the dishes after I prepped for lunch, or maybe I prepped for lunch in the morning, then when I got home from work, there were dishes to wash before I could even cook the dinner. All I did was dishes for like 2 weeks. No. So I'm back to just eating salad, which is okay, actually. Salad is not bad. I have come to like my salad, and I kind of have this is my salad for dinner, so that's fine. On the weekends, I still go out and have a good time and eat nice food and enjoy, so I'm not like starving myself or neglecting my taste of food. Food prep is not for me, guys. But also getting into going to the gym all the time, so that's been super good and super fun, and it's been busy, but we're into July. Into July means summer vacation. Yay! My summer vacation is 1 week, and it's the best week of summer for sure. So there will hopefully be a video at least during summer vacation. So that'll be like in 3 weeks. Yay! And that's it for everything. I am going to take a little break, and then either this afternoon or maybe tonight or even maybe tomorrow morning finish editing all these little pieces together and adding all the tags and all the timestamps. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a happy stitchy week, month, day, however long it's gonna be. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!